3.5 years ago, I visited a major German city, and the experience was an absolute disaster. Everything that could go wrong did go wrong. Our car got towed. My most prized possession, my camera, was destroyed, and I had to spend 1 month's salary to get it fixed. On top of that, a few other things that aren't YouTube friendly occurred that all added up to me vowing to never return to that cursed city again. Yet somehow, despite my better judgment, I find myself being pushed by the universe to return there. My girlfriend of mine's favorite musician right now, Zach Bryan, just so happened to add a German city to his tiny European tour, and I got her tickets for the concert for her birthday. The German city just so happens to be the same one that I swore off. Now, this video is a documentation of my dangerous return to Germany's most cursed city. So grab a coffee or a drink, buckle up, settle in, and watch till the end to see how it all goes. Let's go to Hamburg. The first main problem of my original Hamburg visit was that our car got towed.
I just was supposed to meet up with my friends, and they told me our car just got towed. So you're driving me right now to the police station to go get our car.
Probably half the comments on that YouTube video told us how dumb we were to drive there and that we should have taken the train. So here I am, listening to you all, taking the train. I started off in Schwäbisch Hall and took the train to Stuttgart, where I hopped on another train and joined my girlfriend, Laura. Now, we decided to do everything in our power to make sure the trip goes smoothly, so we made sure we had some good plans. Using the app Readly, I discovered a great travel magazine called Marion.
Check this out. Okay, look, on Readly, I was looking, found this magazine, this travel magazine, Marion, and they have a Hamburg edition.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, really cool. Can't wait. And I found a couple things that we could do in here.
So Readly's a pretty awesome app that gives you access to something like 5,000 magazines and newspapers on the app, on your phone, in your pocket. And I've really been enjoying it. So you guys know last time I didn't have a great trip to Hamburg, so I wanted to do some little better planning, which is why I used this magazine, Marion, that we found on the Readly app to get some suggestions and stuff to do in Hamburg.
And see, look at that. So we can check that out.
Oh, so it's actually in the Hafen city. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I really like the app's user experience. It's so smooth and easy to navigate and clear, easy to find magazines. And a cool thing is it will also recommend you magazines that it thinks you might be interested in. I'm a big fan of products and services that kind of help me gain access to information and knowledge that I wouldn't have otherwise consumed, which is what I think is really cool about Readly. You can download magazines and newspapers so you can read offline when you're on an airplane or something. One account can have 5 profiles on it so you can share it with friends and family. So Readly has a great offer for my audience, for you guys, and that is 99 cents for 1 month of Readly that you can try it out for that cheap. So if you use the link in the description, you can try out Readly for 1 month for less than €1. I highly recommend it. And stay tuned for the rest of this video to see how the recommendations from the magazine on Readly turn out. Back to it. When we arrived, Hamburg was exactly how I remembered it. Cold, gloomy, gray, wet, unwelcoming. We made our way to the hotel where there was a mysterious bag and a letter for Laura.
I'm so excited. I got a bag, or we got a bag from my bestie. She's living here.
It was from one of her best friends, Yule, who lives in Hamburg.
So cute. We have an instant camera.
Oh, that is so cool.
That is so cool. Yule is making us a Schnitzeljagd through Hamburg.
Oh, scavenger hunt.
That is so cool.
Schnitzeljagd. So, a mysterious scavenger hunt that would send us around the city. All right, first few minutes in Hamburg, and I'm expecting some bad things to happen because that's all that ever happens to anybody in this city is horrible things. Heads on a swivel.
That's why Yule invented a whole Schnitzeljagd to prove him wrong.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Okay. We headed to the Hafen city to get some dinner and see the water. This is not the sanctioned way. Wow, this is not allowed. Oh!
We gotta run to catch our train. Off to a tough start. Classic Hamburg. I mean, this is what you get in the north of Germany. I've said it before. Just gray skies, wet, gloomy. The north. Welcome. What? You're from the south. You're Team South.
No, I'm also Team Hamburg.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Team Hamburg.
We returned to the hotel to get some sleep, so we were well rested to battle this wicked city all weekend. When we woke up, it was sunny and nice. Huh, that's weird.
Walking through a very nice green park. Okay. Didn't expect this.
Treasure hunt place. You have to go to a cafe which is floating.
Oh,
And then we get the next hint where to go.
there we go.
We deciphered the first clue on the scavenger hunt and headed to the location, a cafe floating on the water, where we got some breakfast and the workers had the next clue for us.
That's so funny. What is it?
Oh my god! Shit!
Now, can you decode that? Pause it, try. Let me know in the comments if you can read this. Eventually, with Laura's big brain and my small brain, we were able to figure it out. It was surprisingly a really nice start to the second day in Hamburg. Good weather, a beautiful park and cafe, nice breakfast. What is going on here? But then I saw the Hamburg that I remember. Gross.
This is some sort of Top Golf apocalypse situation here. Just when I thought Hamburg, was turning a corner for me, we see this.
Before heading to the next place on the scavenger hunt, we checked out the Altstadt as recommended from my magazine on Readly.
Last time I was here in front of this Rathaus, I was very, very sad. I had just destroyed my camera and learned that my car got towed. This time, it's much better vibes. Pretty good, Hamburg. Not so bad, I guess.
I learned from my article that the original Rathaus was destroyed in the Great Fire of 1842, and it took 44 years for them to build the new one that I'm looking at right now. Many famous heads of state have visited this city hall, including Queen Elizabeth II in 1965. Very interesting. It was time to follow the next scavenger hunt clue. We took the U-Bahn to the far west end of the city, where we ended up at Laura's friend Yule's work, a really cool urban farm that grows its own food in the city. They were reunited for the first time in a long while, and Laura got the next clue.
We have to find an elixir here. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was then offered a fresh radish with dirt all over it. Yum.
Radish just pulled out of the ground.
Do you think he likes it?
No, there's dirt all over it.
That's good for your immune system.
Should I eat it?
Yeah.
Okay, Dwight.
I'm not sure if you like it. You think you don't like it? No, I don't think he likes it. You don't like it? Yeah! Vegetables!
It tastes like grass.
Yule was able to give us a nice lunch for Laura's birthday. And then the next clue for tomorrow.
International Tribunal for Law of the Sea. This is where they convict pirates, I guess. So. Jack Sparrow. Jack Sparrow's in there. Jack Sparrow. We gotta break him out.
A cool thing about Hamburg is with the public transit day ticket, we could also travel using ships.
Okay, this is a really cool spot down by the water, and there's a beach and a restaurant. I did not see this part of Hamburg first time I came. It's pretty cool.
So instead of taking the train back, we rode a boat. This harbor that we're traveling down now is known as Germany's gateway to the world. It's the largest port in Germany and the third largest in all of Europe. They say the port is as old as Hamburg itself, being founded in 1189 as a strategic location near the mouth of the Elbe River. My perspective on the city was slowly changing throughout the day, and it was on that boat ride where I got an overwhelming feeling that I might just like Hamburg.
Lauren's getting a postcard right now, but I was just saying it's so cool when it's like a really nice day in a city. It's just kind of, I don't know, unbeatable vibes. It's very cool. Hamburg is turning a new page for me.
The following morning, we deciphered coordinates to find out where we were supposed to meet Yuli.
I got coordinates. We had to go to 53, 55, 284 north.
Got it.
The coordinates took us to Ottenson, which was perfect because we were recommended to go there from our magazine. It's supposed to be quite a cool area. We followed Yule to a cafe where we got a delicious fancy breakfast and then learned about the mysterious next activity.
The next clue.
We were told it would be bumpy, wet, and wild. No, it's not the Raper Bond. Settle down, you Europeans. I had no idea what we were going to do. And then all of a sudden, I found myself on a canoe.
Thank you, my treasure.
Oh my god, please get in touch. Here, it's rolling.
Rolling good.
Danke.
Yeah, viel Spaß.
Ja, danke.
Dankeschön. Oh. Nice.
Ja, ja. Okay.
Paddling through the canals of Hamburg. Who would have thought? Who would have thought?
Okay.
You guys are doing great.
No, we are.
Nice.
Rowing through the small canals of the northern end of Hamburg was an incredible way to see the city. The sun was out, people were really enjoying the day, and it seemed like the Hamburg curse was going away. Last time I was here, I destroyed a very important piece of film equipment. Why not risk it again by trying to take a drone off from a tiny canoe? This is the real test to see if the city is cursed or not. Luckily, I could land it back safely on the canoe. One of my better landings, I do have to say. And we decided to celebrate that with a drink.
We are now in line for a boat through cafe on the canal. Beer on a boat. Europe.
We returned to the Hafen city to see the most famous building in Hamburg. I appreciated seeing it much more today than I did the other day. Maybe it was the weather. Or maybe it was my shift in perception of the city.
So we've got a huge crowd of people gathered right here at the edge of the bridge waiting for it to open back up because it had to go up so boats could go through. Now we got a big crowd of folks. And the Germans don't want to break the rules and cross the bridge. But I want to cross the bridge. They want to wait.
Oh yeah, they're all going. But we're still waiting.
I hope this bridge doesn't collapse. Well, there was a tipping point and a revolution was started and everybody just broke through the barrier to cross the bridge. And we're doing it too. Alright, we were inside the building. Now let's let Editor Nalf tell you some fun facts about it.
The Elbe Philharmonic Concert Hall was completed in 2017 and was originally planned to cost 200 million euros. But the final cost ended up closer to 900 million. Whoops. Looks pretty cool though. It was almost time to go to the concert, but before that we grabbed some dinner at a pizza spot we found in the Marion magazine on Readly. 2.0. Man, oh man, was it delicious. Can't go wrong with local recommendations. We then headed to the Fabric Music concert to see our guy, Zach Bryan. He did not disappoint.
How we doing, Hamburg? All we boys on the road tonight. Gig out here in Hamburg. I found out the hard way that all good things take time, friend.
My original experience here was terrible, and I disliked this city for 3 years. Maybe the lesson here is that first impressions aren't everything. The different places in this country continue to pleasantly surprise me, and I can confidently say that my bad feelings about Hamburg have burst like a bubble. One could say that I got my revenge on this city by coming back here and having a great weekend. Or maybe it got its revenge on me. Thanks for watching. Moin, and I'll see you next time.
We were just on the train back from Hamburg, and it broke. So the train's canceled. Now we got to find a new train. So this is why you drive to Hamburg. So every time you go to Hamburg, either your train breaks or your car gets towed. Because the city is cursed.
So I guess it turns out the curse of Hamburg is still alive. Maybe third time's the charm. Thanks for watching.